Hey, it's Dior, and sorry about not putting out any videos recently, but there just hasn't been any, kind of super big news as of late until just recently that I felt was worth making a full video on. I didn't just want to kind of pump out random stuff unless people really want me to, then I totally wouldn't mind. Uh, but I want to make this video to kind of talk about the developers' response to the paradox proposals because some people were a bit confused about a couple things, and I wanted to clarify that for them. And again, if you don't know what paradox is a feature that you unlock when you own a prime key. It lets you put up proposals and also vote on proposals that are then, if they hit a certain threshold, are then sent to the developers to be considered. And in the end, the team does have final say in, if something passes or not. So, don't be alarmed. Don't think that prime key holders can just, pump their own bags or something like that. They have said no to a couple things on this list, so, and you'll see those. But yeah, and also to kind of clarify, paradox proposals are like these that I'm going to show you, and then the prime proposal is the really important big one with all the economics, talking about prime keys and catalyst drives and all that. So to get started here, hoodies for PK holders. The answer is yes. Blue ones for PK holders. That's a keymaster, and the keymaster thing is still kind of up in the air. If you have a different suggestion, then hit up one of the devs with it. But normal parallel hoodies are black, and these blue ones will be to signify that it's for a PK. Next, good meme, but important thing is here land 1 in New York. I will talk about that a little bit. There's another proposal that talks about that. Rewards for completing parallel sets. So this person just kind of talked about having different more types of like kind of pair sets. So for example, having all the Shroud cards counts as a pair set, having all the Markolian cards, things like that. And they said that they'll, consider the possibility of having, new pair sets in the future. Next, UI stuff, reacting to comments on Paradox, just keep moving through. Limit premium pack distribution to 1 per reservation. So this is pretty important. So if you didn't know, for pack drop 1, each person could at max reserve 3 premiums, 3 enhanced, and 3 core. But there weren't that many premium packs, so many people were left without any, and some people were left without the enhanced as well, just because there were so many people. But so this is kind of saying limited to 1, so that you can kind of spread out those premium packs more throughout the whole community evenly, which I personally agree with. I said it since the backdrop that it should be 1, 2, 3, 1 premium, 2 enhanced, 3 core. But their answer is here in consideration for PD3, and right now we are on PD2. Okay, the pack drop, which is happening on October 30th. Okay, October, that's the 10th month of this year. 30th, so not Halloween, the day before Halloween, 30th, 30, at 5 p.m. Okay, p.m. EST, which is Eastern time for the US, and you can convert that to whatever time zone you are. 2021. I almost forgot. Some of you will probably screw that one up too. So October 30th, 5 p.m. EST, 2021 is PD2, and for that, they say that it probably will be more than 1, but we don't know exactly how many that is. So, and we don't know how many packs there's going to be. There might be, way more premium packs than there were in PD1 because there's going to be a lot more people as well. So you really have to consider that. So yeah, moving on. This raffle system. So this person kind of wanted to bring this up because they thought the first come first serve system had a few flaws with it being, some people just couldn't get the packs that they wanted just because you had to be fast, and some people just weren't fast enough. But the thing that you have to consider here is what a kind of raffle system like what this person is presenting here would bring is not only would it promote more bots, which again we don't really worry about bots too much here with in parallel, uh, and again there's no gas wars because of the Perseus system here, but uh, the the thing is when you have like a raffle system like that, uh, there's no kind of like time limit. There's no time limit, so people will just have a bunch of accounts kind of hopping in, and even if somebody isn't botting or doesn't even know how to bot, they could just bring in multiple accounts. And having multiple accounts is slightly harder to track than spam bots. Uh, so you might just see a bunch of disingenuity like that. So um, while I feel like first come first serve still does have its own flaws as well, I still think it's slightly better than this raffle system, and it could turn out like Top Shot, and we all know how how Top Shot has turned out. So yeah, I mean they might figure out a way to make it work somehow in PD3 or PD4, but again, so PD2 again, the one October, uh, that is going to be first come first serve, just like PD1. And if you want to know how the Perseus system, the PRSYS system works, I talked about it in my pack drop video. That's, I'm pretty sure, my first video that I have on my YouTube channel. So you can check that out if you want to learn how the last pack drop went. So moving on, profile pictures for PK holders. So if you didn't know, the team talked about something on Twitter where you'll be able to connect and verify a profile picture NFT that you own, as long as it's from a verified collection. So for example, if you own a Cool Cat or you own a Bored Ape, you can like verify those with the Parallel site so that you can have that as your profile picture, and it'll show as kind of verified, so people know that you're not just screenshotting, copy pasting kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Your profile picture, because just how the NFT space is, profile pictures are everything, right? So that's that. Kind of UI stuff. This one just more rewards for long-term holders. Again, I mean, if you've been a long-term holder, you're probably way in the money, so you're chilling. This has already been implemented actually, so I'm just gonna keep moving. More UI stuff, don't worry. So this one's pretty important. This person asked about an annual gathering of Galaxy Key holders. Again, for you Galaxy Key holders, the whole point of that thing is to use it. So I don't know why you guys talking about, I'm going to hold it, except for CL. I mean, he has issues, but I mean, he just likes holding on to everything he owns, I guess. I mean, I respect it, but I just couldn't. But because he wants to be like the one guy with the Galaxy Key, like 20 years from now, still in his wallet. But essentially, this November, Parallel Land 1, PK required, more details soon. So, a little bit more in detail of that. This November means November 1st to the 4th. If you don't know what's happening then, that is NFT NYC, which is a NFT con, and that's in New York City. And that's from November 1st to the 4th. And there, the team will be there, for the purpose of the con, as well as to just meet, anyone who's interested in Parallel, and to show Parallel off. So again, I mean, you don't have to be a PK holder to be there, to see the whole team and a bunch of people in the community. I can tell you, I know a bunch of people already going from the community. I myself will be getting a ticket either today or tomorrow for New York. So I'll be there. I'm not even going to the con. I'm literally there just for Parallel. But this Parallel Land thing specifically, it's going to be a couple special events. I can't really leak too much, I think. I don't know if I can or not. I'm just not going to, just in case. Where you will need a prime key to be eligible. But also note, you could buy it off the secondary market, or you could open it from the pack drops. So, you could make that big gamble and, you open one, and like next day, like 2 days later, you're at the land, right? And I can tell you, there is some like really cool stuff planned for that. So be ready for that. Again, there's going to be details coming out as we get closer. More UI stuff. Buff Bannerman. No. Have Dior changes Discord profile picture. I mean, it went to yes, and developer said missed the old picture. Okay, cool. I put it back. I'm back to the old picture now. Hope everyone's happy. More UI stuff. More organizational tools for my cards. If you didn't know, on the Parallel website, there's a My Cards section where you can just kind of view all your cards in high resolution. People are just kind of asking for more organizational and sorting tools, and the developer said that they are working to add more enhancements to that. So look out for that in the future. More UI stuff. I already talked about the profile pictures. Bounty for Yuli. So if you didn't know who Yuli is, he was just a community member, and he made the Paraset checker, which I'm sure many of you used. And he just did that just for the community. He didn't get paid or anything to do any of that. He did that, just for everyone. And people just wanted to see him be rewarded for his work. And again, thank you to him. This one's pretty important here. Guarantee Prime Key holders can purchase future drops. This has kind of been in the air on whether or not how it would work and all that. And what the developer said is, the front desk has confirmed your reservation for one, address in Prime proposal. So we don't know what reservation for one means, okay? We don't know if that means one pack or one set of packs, okay? So there's no need to really speculate on that until, again, the Prime proposal comes out, which will make all of that clear. So again, you will get some kind of you'll at least guarantee yourself one pack by holding a Prime key, but we don't know what else is kind of included in that, okay? So just know that. So yeah. More UI stuff. Staking. Somebody's asked a quick thing about like staking keys or parasets to get rewards. They said they have something kind of in the works similar to that, again dressed in the Prime proposal. So yeah. Make proposals / paradox visible for plebs, including Galaxy holders, aka plebs 2.0. Again, they're saying no, we want to make it private for only Prime key holders. But again, you could just screenshot the things and throw them on Twitter. So it's not that deep, I feel. So whatever. This is already addressed. Having a Discord channel for Prime key holders to discuss existing paradox proposals. We already have that. That's already implemented. Differentiate team proposals from PK holder proposals. Again, they're going to have certain profile pictures for devs to make sure we can differentiate between who's who. Exclude rug pulls from card continuum. So something that people have to understand is that while there's a bunch of collectibles in this game, it's still a game, and if you're completely limiting the quantity of a certain card, that can completely hurt the balance of the entire game. So as much as we love the rug pull meme, it just wouldn't make sense by a game design standpoint to have a card that only a few people would have access to. So again, they said no, even though it is voted yes. So they can say no to things even though the community says yes. Frequent rewards for Paraset holders. It's just they said it'd be addressed how it would work. So my guess is probably yes. So look forward to that Prime proposal. Here, Prime proposal. Somebody kind of made a meme here, just kind of posting like a fake link for Prime proposal. However, since you made it to the end of the video, I'm telling you here, they did actually post a link to a couple kind of leaks about the Prime proposal, and that's again the one with the DeFi token and the Prime keys and Catalyst drives. They post a little link to a little bit of a kind of leak. I posted that in the description, so you can check that out yourself. I don't want to just kind of spoil it in the video because I do want to make a whole video about that itself. So if you want to check that out, you can. I'm going to put it in the description as well. And then again, finally, listing a Prime key under 20 ETH will automatically burn it. I wish, but sadly, we cannot. So yeah, again, these are paradox proposals, and if you want to kind of get into these and be a part of them, all you need to do is own a Prime key. So, and again, those right now are only on OpenSea, but you can still get them dropped from the next pack drop. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna start putting out a lot more videos here in these coming days, coming weeks, as we get up to the pack drop. So look out for those. Thanks.